Hey there gardeners, it's Amy from Gardening Know-How, and today I'm excited to share some expert tips to help you steer clear of the common mistakes that can sabotage your spring blooms. We all know how disappointing it is to invest so much time and effort into our gardens, only to see our bulbs not bloom as beautifully as we had hoped. But don't worry, I'm here to guide you through what not to do to ensure you achieve a stunning seasonal display. Plus, stick around until the very end for a bonus tip to help you avoid pesky issues like itching or skin irritation while planting. Let's dig in. One common mistake gardeners make when planting bulbs is not planting enough of them. Planting just a few bulbs can result in a sparse look, with flowers that don't quite fill the space the way you had envisioned. So if you would rather have an Instagram-worthy display, plant as many as you can. The good news is that bulbs can be planted quite close together, and if planting in containers, feel free to plant them right next to each other. So think of planting bulbs in generous groups or clusters, like creating little bouquets in the soil. When they bloom, you'll have a fuller, more vibrant display that really stands out in your landscape. So go big and add a few extra bulbs to each area. You may have heard the saying, dig a $20 hole for a $10 tree. While we don't need to go that far when planting bulbs, one common mistake gardeners make is neglecting soil preparation. Good preparation is crucial for achieving a stunning display, so don't skip this important step. First, ensure your soil has good drainage, as all bulbs prefer a loamy or sandy texture. Additionally, incorporating organic matter will improve soil structure and provide essential nutrients for your bulbs. Mistake number 3 involves planting bulbs at the wrong depth, whether too shallow or too deep, each presenting its own set of challenges. When bulbs are buried too shallow, they may not receive the necessary protection from extreme temperature fluctuations, which can lead to premature sprouting or damage from frost. Conversely, planting them too deep can prevent them from reaching the sunlight they need to grow effectively, resulting in weak or stunted plants. Each type of bulb has its specific depth requirement, generally ranging from 4 to 8 inches, depending on the size and variety. Ensuring that bulbs are planted at the right depth helps establish a strong root system and increases the likelihood of vibrant blooms come spring. If you're planting your bulbs in pots, consider using the lasagna planting method, which is a popular technique for maximizing your blooms. This method involves planting bulbs in layers, so it's important to select varieties that have different planting depths. Another common mistake gardeners make when planting bulbs is neglecting to practice succession planting, which can greatly extend the blooming period. By selecting a variety of bulbs with staggered bloom times, you can enjoy a vibrant display in your garden for many weeks. For instance, planting early bloomers like crocus and daffodils alongside mid-season favorites like tulips and late-season beauties like alliums ensures that as one group fades, another takes its place. This thoughtful strategy not only enhances the visual appeal of your garden, but also allows you to experience continuous blooms from spring through summer. Common mistake number 5 is planting bulbs at the wrong time. Spring blooming bulbs should be planted in the fall, but exact timing depends on where you live. Personally, I prefer to wait until later in the season, as cooler soil temperatures create a better environment for healthy bulb growth and prevents any early growth that warmer temperatures might trigger. Plus, waiting also helps avoid peak squirrel and chipmunk activity when they're more likely to dig up your bulbs. However, be sure to purchase your bulbs early in the season for the best selection. Simply store them in a cool, dry place until you're ready to plant. Mistake number 6 is for those who struggle with deer or other wildlife destroying their bulbs. Deer are notorious for munching on tulips, which they find especially tasty, and crocuses are another favorite. A simple way to protect your tulips is by planting daffodils right beside them. This creates a natural barrier that deters deer from venturing further into the garden and damaging the bulbs. Daffodils are naturally deer resistant due to toxic compound called lycorine, which is unappealing and even harmful to deer. This planting strategy not only protects your tulips, but also adds a beautiful mix of spring blooms. Last but not least, mistake number 7 is assuming that all of your bulbs will return year after year. Unfortunately, due to common planting mistakes, environmental factors, or pests, some or all of your bulbs may not survive to the next season. Poor drainage and extreme weather conditions can all contribute to bulb loss. Additionally, some bulbs, such as certain types of tulips, are not perennial and may only bloom for a season or two. Many gardeners treat these bulbs as annuals and replant them every year. To enjoy more reliable blooms, consider planting hardier varieties like daffodils, alliums, and grape hyacinths, which tend to have a longer lifespan in the garden. And one final tip, an honorable mention if you will, is our recommendation to wear gloves when planting bulbs. Some bulbs, like narcissus and especially hyacinths, contain a compound called calcium oxalate. This compound in the outer layer of the bulbs can cause skin irritation, so wearing gloves can protect your hands from those potential reactions. Definitely worth it for a safer and more enjoyable planting experience. If you're ready to create a stunning garden of your very own, then head over to our online shop for all the inspiration you'll need. Visit shop.gardeningknowhow.com, where you'll find our expertly curated collection of plants, beautifully paired with high-quality containers, tools, and seeds, all carefully selected by our team to ensure you get the best for your garden. Whether you're an experienced gardener or just starting your green journey, our shop is here to inspire and support your gardening passion. Let's get growing together. Visit shop.gardeningknowhow.com to get started. Thank you for joining us as we covered the top mistakes to avoid when planting bulbs. Remember, by steering clear of these common pitfalls, you can ensure a stunning display of blooms come spring. We would love to hear your bulb planting tips. Share them with us in the comments below. Until next time, happy gardening.